Hello my dear students, welcome back to the video class. As we are knowing, still we are progressing on chapter 1 of the history French Revolution. The topics which we shall cover today, that are the first one, a growing middle class envisages an end to privileges. Second will be the outbreak of revolution. So first one. My dear students, in the previous video class I have told you all how, because of the increasing expenditure of the palace as well as the court, Louis XVI was compelled to increase the taxes. And we have also discussed that during the revolutionary France, only the members of the third state were paying two types of direct taxes, tithe and tal, as well as a number of indirect taxes. At the time when I have told you the structure of the third state, I have told you all that in the third state there were educated as well as uneducated people. So here in the French Revolution, those educated group of the third group played an important role. How? That we are going to discuss in this heading, the growing middle class. So, during the 18th century, from the third state, some members who were involved in the sea trade as well as working as a middleman in the textile industries, they earned huge profit. And by earning that huge profit, they became rich and came to be known as the middle class during the third state society. In the same way, in these middle class group, there were many individuals who were educated also. So these richer class as well as the educated individuals started to talk about the divine or the absolute power of the monarch. Now people started to question on the supremacy of the king. According to them, in the society, no one should have given upper right or lower right. There will be a equality within the society. These ideas of the middle classes were encouraged by some philosophers like the Jean Locke, Rousseau, as well as the Montesquieu. Jean Locke was a philosopher. He wrote a book, Two Treatises of Government. In that book, Jean Locke was totally against the divine or absolute power of the monarch. Rousseau added this idea, or Rousseau said something more in the ideas which were forwarded by the Jean Locke. Rousseau said that in the society, government which is being formed, that should be based on the social contract among the people and the government. It means if people have chosen the government, it is the responsibility of the government that they work for the welfare of the common people. Then Montesquieu, in his book The Spirit of Law, wrote that in the government, power should be separated among the different organs. He told that power should be separated among the three organs: legislature, executive and judiciary. Why Montesquieu said this? Because such type of principle was followed in the United States of America, which became free from the Britain with the help of the France. So when such type of ideas were forwarded within the society, people of different sections from the third state, started to discuss regarding these ideas. At that time, the most important place where these discussions were going on, that were the political clubs. Many political clubs were established during that time, and in that political clubs, ideas of the philosophers like the Jean Locke, Montesquieu, Rousseau were read loudly so that uneducated people who don't have access to read and write, they can also come to know what is going into the revolutionary France. So by this middle class has started the revolution. Now, how revolution start? The outbreak of revolution. My dear students, as in the previous video class we have discussed that it was necessary for the king to increase the taxes because expenditure increased. He has a huge requirement of money for the maintenance of the Versailles Palace as well as court, and the debt which was taken by the state because of the charge of the interest, it became 2 billion livres. But during the revolutionary France, king alone was unable to increase the taxes. If king has to increase the taxes, he has to call the meeting of the State General. In the meeting of the State General, each state was given one vote. So this time also, king was as in the favor to increase the taxes. He called the meeting of the State General. The meeting of the State General was called on 5 May 1789. This time, third state was hosted by its more richer, prosperous and educated middle class people. So, when in the meeting, king gave the proposal that once again voting should be on the basis of the previous time. What was going in the previous time? In the previous time, each state were having one vote. They all have to cast their one vote either in the favor of that proposal or in the opposition. So one thing much clear, if all the three states were having one vote, so it was obvious that members of the first state as well as members of the second state were in the favor of the decision of the king. So anyhow taxes has to be increased. But as this time third state was governed by the middle classes people, and ideas of the philosophers like the Jean Locke, Rousseau and Montesquieu were also going or were also flooding into the society. So this time members of the third state said, no, assembly as a whole should not be voted. Member as a whole should be voted. Why they said members should be voted? Because in the first state there were 300 representatives. Second state also 300 representatives. But the number of representatives was 600 from the third state. And there was totally inequality in the meeting of the State General which was called on 5 May 1789. Why was inequality? Because members of the first state and members of the second state were given place to sit. But members of the third state didn't get any place to sit. They have to stand at the surrounding areas. And members of the third state also carried approximately 40,000 letters from the different peoples of the third state in which they have mentioned about their problems or plights. But forget about the problems and plight. When these middle class of the third state gave the proposal that each representative should have one vote, at the same time king rejected the proposal, and these members of the third state were also headed by the Montesquieu and Agesius. Mirabeau and Agesius. Mirabeau was a member from the noble family, but he was against the divine power of the monarch. Agesius was a priest, and he has written a very important pamphlet. The name of that pamphlet was What is Third Estate? So when king rejected the proposal of the members of the third estate, members of the third estate walked out from the assembly or walked out from the meeting of the state general. Once again, these members of the third estate met at the tennis court of Versailles on 20th June 1789. And when they met at the tennis court of Versailles at 20th June 1789, they formed the National Assembly, and they decided that this National Assembly will not be disbanded till the time they will frame a constitution for the revolutionary France. So, 5 meeting, 20th June 1789, National Assembly was formed, and during the meanwhile time, there was the short supply of the bread and wheat, and as a result of that, common people angered, and as a result of that, on 14 July 1789, what happened? Bastille prison was demolished. As National Assembly was busy in the draft of the constitution, at the same time rumors or fake news spread within the countryside or within the village area that king ordered the troops are in their way to destroy the crops of the common people. As farmers heard this news, at the same time they used their agricultural tools as a weapon and attacked at the palaces of the nobles. They killed the security guards of the nobles, looted the grains which were stored over there, and burnt all the documents which were carrying the records of the manorial dues. Means that documents in which taxes were given or not given were preserved, that all were destroyed or burned. Then the National Assembly, which was formed on 20th June 1789, that grew stronger and stronger. When king saw that National Assembly has become stronger, it accepted the National Assembly, and then the National Assembly gave its first decree. Decree means we can say rule. On 4 August 1789. On 4 August 1789, the rule or the decree which was passed by the National Assembly. In that decree, it was decided that all the manorial dues or all the taxes came to an end. It was abolished or ended, and it was also decided that property of the church should be taken by the state. As the state took the property of the church, as a result of that, state earned an amount of the 2 billion livres. So this was the outbreak of the revolution. Other things we shall discuss in the next video class. Till that time, bye bye.